Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Surveys the floor. To Holiday. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Fox into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Ball to Holiday. To shoot for the Pelicans. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Here comes the screen. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Holiday. Gets a look. Can't hit. Barnes. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday. Has a chance. And the rebound hauled in by Barnes. To Fox. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Fox. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
New Orleans will take it up. Ball. To Holiday. Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday. Can't get the bounce. Fox with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Here comes the screen. Barnes. Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot. Alvin Gentry now signals for time. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Fox across the timeline. Leads 5. To Harrison Barnes. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Holiday in possession. Right now, down 7. Lonzo Ball. Missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Fox. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down to Fox. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Over to the right side. Down low to Favors. Shot from the lane won't go. Into the front court. It's Fox. Up 5. From the painted area, won't go down. Lonzo controls the offense. To Favors. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Has a look. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
For 3. Missed it. Fox into the front court. Up by 3. Nice pass to set things up.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Holiday controls the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Drives, but a shot won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Gets it in the left corner. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Doesn't get the bounce.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
De'Aaron Fox. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Drew Holiday, guarded by Rashawn Holmes. Drew Holiday. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. That's rebounded by New Orleans. Lonzo with it. 5-point game. To Favors. Ball shot off the mark.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Shot by Barnes off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Deep two there, won't go. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Substitutions, New Orleans.
Goes 2 for 2. Fox with it. Leads 3. To Bagley. Buddy Hield to Parker. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Holiday in possession. Down 5. To Redick. Has a chance. Redick with a shot, no good.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
De'Aaron Fox to Parker. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Jabari Parker, couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter.
To the line for
First one, counted. So he hits the first, misses the second. Holiday controls the basketball. Now down 6. To Redick. Holiday to Redick. Here comes the screen. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. De'Aaron Fox whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
Pelicans are now.
Rashawn Holmes at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 68%.
To the line, shooting.
Nope, first one does not go.
The game for the New Orleans Pelicans. Number 3, Josh Hart.
Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. New Orleans going to take it up. Holiday. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Holiday. Here comes the screen. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
each one more. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Hart up against Holmes. And look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Trying to cash in, it's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That misses with 3 seconds left. That ends the first quarter. It's the Kings with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. New Orleans has it. Holiday to Redick. Here comes the screen. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Jabari Parker. He's 2 for 2 now.
And I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Holiday in possession. Down 11.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Buddy Hield to Parker. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox. That's good D. Shot no good. Redick with it. Trailing by 11. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
To Parker. De'Aaron Fox. Jabari Parker. 3 for 3 in this first half.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Redick in scores. Nice move, Jay.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
De'Aaron Fox, down low for Len. Deep right corner. Buddy Hield to Fox. And the rebound comes down to New Orleans. The pass taken away by the Kings. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Buddy Hield. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 86% from the line. First one goes down.
Subbing in for New Orleans, number 3,
And gets both to drop at the line. Hart to Reddick. From long range, can't connect, it's no good. The follow won't go either. Buddy Hield to Parker. Cashes in for 2.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Reddick. 5 to shoot. 24-second violation. Reddick with a shot, no good. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
number 40, Harrison Barnes, and number 88.
Buddy Hield to Harrison Barnes. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. He'll force that one. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Josh Hart. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Josh Hart. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
For 3. Not that time. He missed it. Hield driving, but his shot misses. Hart to Reddick. Here comes the screen. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. It's the Kings now with the ball. To Hield. Points for Josh Hart.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Nemanja Bjelica trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Off the mark on his free throw. Ball with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Has a look. Reddick with a shot, no good. Joseph with it. Looking to make something happen. Goes to the right side. Reddick to Ball. off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
Get down, get down, get down. Half court, hands off, hands off.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Ball into the front court. Down by 15, and finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's Sacramento ball. To Bagley. Probing the defense. From the painted area, won't go down. Ball with it up top. His guys trail by 13. Shot from the lane, won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Joseph with it. He'll run the offense. To Bagley. Barnes. Short jumper won't fall. To Redick. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Kings. Got it.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Joseph with it. It's an 11-point game. Baseline drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made...
And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Kings with the ball. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Off the mark. Slams it home on the putback.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
For Sacramento, number 33, Jabari Parker. Entering the
Ball.
game for the Pelicans, number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Ingram against the Ukrainian Len. To Ball. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Deep two there, won't go. Has a chance. Bielitsa, the shot off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
To Ball. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker. Down low for Len. Oh, he had it. Lonzo with it. 9-point margin. Work it down to Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Here comes the screen. Parker, down low for Len. Whoa, what a finish.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Fires the three. Lonzo Ball hits the tough shot. The defender played it well. Lonzo strikes.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Count the basket inside.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Deep three at the buzzer. A couple of cracks at the line now.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Josh Hart is going to get 3 shots here. A career 70% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's no good. One more coming. Oh for 3 from the line. Wow. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Kings are out in front.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Kings are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings. The Pelicans were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Bench points.
The New Orleans Pelicans had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Richaun Holmes really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Pelicans basketball. Ball. Able to convert inside.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Curling inside. Missed a wide open look.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Holiday. Won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. Barnes. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
Drew Holiday. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
And the rebound taken by the Pelicans. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Fox across the timeline. Leads a bucket. And a chance coming up at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Richaun Holmes at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Pelicans have the basketball. Gets a look. Can't hit.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Ball with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Lonzo Ball, 4 out of 7.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive to Harrison Barnes. Trying to cash in. Barnes' shot, it's off. Ball into the front court. His group now down 2. Goes to the right side. Here comes the screen. Ingram here against Holmes. Has a look. That's no good. Barnes to Fox. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Kicks it around the perimeter. To Fox. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Ingram guarded by Rashawn Holmes. Five to shoot for the Pelicans. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
And you thought you would have seen him bounce back in the second half. Just looked like he could never get himself into the flow of the game. I put a little bit out on the coaching staff, too. Maybe they could call some better plays for him to get him in situations where he could see the ball go in.
And he'll head to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Derek Favors. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 66%. Knocks down the first.
For New Orleans, number 4, J.J.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Buddy Hield to Barnes. Gets to the basket and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Lonzo Ball, defended by Holmes. To Favors. The pass set it all up.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong, low-post presence.
And the rebound taken by New Orleans. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
To Hield. Has a look. Hield shot won't go. Ball with it up top. 2-point advantage. To Redick. And the rebound belongs to Sacramento. Buddy Hield. Oh, Oh, emphatic slam. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Lonzo with it. Tie game, third quarter. Now Ingram down low. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. To Favors. Count the bucket for two.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Sacramento ball. Sizing up the defense. Buddy Hield. A lot of contact. No whistle. Redick with it. Leads four. To Ball. Lonzo Ball. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Harrison Barnes. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Hield. And the basket good at the rim.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
Hart. To Favors. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Parker. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Hart. To Favors. And he hits.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Hield driving, but his shot misses. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram. Into the game for the team.
2 for 2 on that trip. Fox into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Parker to Bagley. Trying to cash in. Jabari Parker. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Here comes the screen. Ingram picked up by Len. Terrific vision. That's corralled by Bagley. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 72%. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Hart. Here comes the screen. And the finish. Slam dunk. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one, count it. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Pelicans have the lead. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and things went off the rails for them a bit in that third quarter as they watched their lead completely evaporate.
And then some. Now they find themselves behind.
Here comes the screen. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Parker. Off the mark. No good. Holiday in possession. Up by 6. To Redick. Short jumper misses. Another follow. No good. Fox with it. He'll run the offense. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Drew Holiday, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's the Kings now with the ball. To Hield. to Parker. Finish that. Holiday controls the basketball. His team on top by 8. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up. Drew Holiday at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down.
Number 20.
Goes 2 for 2. Fox across the timeline. They find themselves down 10. To Hield. Here comes the screen. Buddy Hield to Fox. 4-3. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
He throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Short jumper won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Holiday. To Redick. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Into the front court, it's Fox. The deficit now up to a dozen. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Hield. Nothing going here on that drive. Buddy Hield. Knocked loose. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And he finishes at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the New Orleans Pelicans, number 1.
Holiday. To Redick. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. The follow won't go either. It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Nice pass to get things going.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Fox into the front court, trailing by 10. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
De'Aaron Fox trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Ball with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Goes to the left side. Here comes the screen. To Ball. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Probing the defense. From the painted area, won't go down. Trying to create. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
Barnes. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Ball. Ingram, guarded by Rashawn Holmes. Count it.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Fox. It's good. That's the guy you want to leave open.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
For the Pelicans.
And hits the first free throw.
For Sacramento, number 8, Bogdanovich.
And he makes them both. Fox with it. His guy's down 11. It was right there. Another shot won't go either. And count the basket inside.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Fox. Here comes the screen. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Fox to the basket, but a shot stays out. Holiday in possession. His team on top by 13. Going to launch beyond the arc and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet. Sacramento ball.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Barnes to Fox. Wide open look, won't go. Ball into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Ingram here against Holmes. Offensive board. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Brandon Ingram at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. To Harrison Barnes. From long range, not enough touch. Harrison Barnes misses.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Redick. Down low to Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Fox across the timeline. His guys down big to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Trying to cash in. Bielitsa, the shot off the mark. Redick with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Derek Favors sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Derek Favors rejects it. Ball with it up top. He'll run the offense. They get it down to Ingram. Ah, the monster stuff. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Sacramento Kings, number 22.
De'Aaron Fox. To Harrison Barnes. Beyond the arc for three. No good. That's great defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pelicans put one in the win column with a solid performance. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. The Kings didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Second chance points.
The New Orleans Pelicans looked very impressive today, especially when it came to capitalizing on their own missed shots. The way they kept extending possessions wore out the D and earned them the win.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest